tough loss on Sunday. They're number one in the ACC. You guys are high up there too. Talk about the mindset you guys had coming into tonight's game.
Well, it was a tough loss for sure. It was a great ball game, a game that we had the opportunity to win, but unfortunately did not play extremely well in the fourth period. But we had the opportunity to watch film, try to learn from some of the things we did well, some of the things we did bad, and then put that beside and then start to prepare for Pitt. It's always been a battle up here, and at our place, Susie does a great job with her ball club. They're very well coached. They're always prepared. So we knew that it was going to be a challenge, and it showed to be that. They're up 22-21 on us after the first period. We were able to get a few of their key players in some foul trouble early, but was very impressed with how hard they play.
So yeah, you mentioned you got a couple of their players in foul trouble. You ended up shooting twice as many free throws as them. What would you chalk that up to? Was it any specific thing that you got to the line a lot?
Well, we were trying to drive to the basket a lot, and then our post kids, especially Courtney Walton, she's relentless on the offensive glass, and I thought she picked up 2 or 3 fouls on their kids by just going to the offensive glass. And when you've got a kid that works as hard as she does, she's hard to box out. She never quits. So sometimes you end up grabbing somebody. It's a holding call, and I think that was a big part of it.
Coach, the first quarter your team had 7 turnovers. Second quarter you only had 2. Can you talk about the transition going into that second quarter? Do you think it was more of learning about the Pitt's defense?
Yeah, some. I mean, we start off the ball game, 6-0. They call a timeout, and then we had 3 straight defensive breakdowns, and you can't do that. And then what happens from that is we get a little frustrated. We start to try to press too hard, and then we turn it over 4 out of 5 possessions. And now you've given them some confidence that they start scoring the basket. And, it was not a very good first period for us. I thought we started off well, but then lost our focus, and Pitt did a great job of taking advantage of that.
Misha had a big night, 29 points, 8 rebounds. Talk about her play.
She's really been playing well for us. She's been knocking down the 10 to 15 foot jump shot, which when she does that, she's really a tough matchup for people because she's able to score on the block. She's extremely strong, explosive. So when teams put their 5-player on her, she's able to step away from the basket, which then becomes a challenge. And if they put a 4 who's maybe her size or a little smaller, then she's been posting up and finishing around the rim. So we need her to continue to play that way for us to continue to have success.